Yep, it's starting. Great. Hello, body odor sufferers. How are you? Is your day? How is everything going on with your lives? I really hate this blurry effect that's happening. This constantly happens with my laptop. For some reason, if I do, it focuses in, but then at a certain point, it just starts to blur, like it's happening right now. But that's besides the point. Be patient with the quality of the video. I think I'm going to eventually, I am going to buy a camera. I'm going to buy a video camera. Hopefully it'll be have better quality. I'm gonna get something on Amazon. I've been looking at Amazon shit for like video cameras and stuff, and I saw that a lot of them are very pricey. I'm gonna get like a 200 something dollar camera, and hopefully it will have a better visual quality. But that's besides the point. It's vlogging, and I was unsure of what I wanted to talk about because there's two things on my mind actually. I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about being unappreciated, underappreciated, unappreciated. Is unappreciated a word? Underappreciated with my job, and two, I wanted to talk about would you wish this? Would you, if you had the ability to give this odor condition to your worst enemies, would you? I actually posted that. I posted that question on Facebook with, I think the Facebook group is called Body Odor Cure and Bad Breath Cure group or something like that. I posted it and I did a poll, and the majority of people said no, which was very surprising to me. And I don't know the reason why, like, just stop that for a second. I don't know what I'm gonna title this. I'm thinking about titling it I feel underappreciated, or would you wish this on your own enemies? Because they're both pretty good topics to talk about. I might even go back to this would you wish this on your own enemies and just like try to make it, a separate video in itself because this is a very interesting topic, right? But let me first just talk about, the stuff I posted on Facebook. So I posted a question and had a poll, and the majority of people said no. And I'm reading these comments from them. I can actually look at the comments while, um, hopefully, it's still showing me while I'm looking at the comments. I think it is. Okay. So wait a second. Let me go to here. Okay. Well, I don't even really need to read the comments. Basically, they're majority of them are saying, and I don't even want to say their names because I don't know if they like, oh, why are you talking about me and stuff. But majority of them are saying, this odor condition is so bad. I wouldn't want anybody to feel this way or to have the same experience as I would. Personally, for me, hell yeah, I would. I mean, think about it. At least from my perspective. In my perspective, so I had this condition for at least 13 years. 15, I had it when I was like 15, maybe even younger than that, but I just didn't realize it, right? I only started realizing it when I was 15. And throughout the whole process of high school and then college and also all my jobs and my current job right now, where people are just being extremely disrespectful and being just arrogant. I guess I don't want to say arrogant, but they look down on you. They make these jokes about you, like you are just like this walking. I don't know, this walking, talking anathema. Anathema, is that the word I want to say? I guess I'll use anathema. And especially in the college days I had, I couldn't even finish college. Some people could finish college who had this disorder when they actually were in college. I couldn't even finish college. At least I had to do it online. I had to quit school and do it online because I couldn't deal with people. And the fact that, all the things I had to go through and seeing all these people like make fun of me and people like make light of it, that shit, that type of stuff really changes your perspective on humans. Another thing I noticed about the people who say, "Oh, I wouldn't want to wish this on my own worst enemy. It's just wrong. We should all love each other because I don't like any human being deserving of this." And no, no, I completely disagree. I'm of the belief an eye for an eye. Like equal justice or karma. I don't believe in karma because, there's tons of people out there right now that have murdered people or tricked people or, exploited millions of people, but they live a long, fruitful, prosperous life. But then there's like these do-gooders who are just poor all their lives and they die poor and they just die a suffering life. There's tons of instances throughout life where people are just they haven't done anything to anybody. There's like instances where children get cancer at the age of 5 and they haven't done anything to anybody, but then they just get it for no reason. So I don't believe in karma, but I definitely believe in the idea that, man, there should be some type of justice paid. But unfortunately that doesn't happen. And if I did have the ability or the wish. Let's say a genie popped in my face and said, "Hey, what would you wish for?" Well, I probably wish to be cured. To be honest, I probably wish to be cured. But if I couldn't get that wish, the second wish is to get let all my enemies have the same effect, have the same odor condition, but times two. Have it even worse than I did. Why? Because fuck them. That's why. A lot of times there's situations where, yeah, like people look down on you. People feel that, oh, they don't take a bath. How can they not take a bath? Even though you smell like something completely different than just a generic musty odor. Some people smell like garbage. Some people smell like burning tires. Some people smell like, rotten eggs or your fish or, ammonia, and they think that you just didn't wash your ass or that you didn't wash yourself. And fuck all that. I'm thinking to myself, I can't wait till they get that. If I had the ability to just push my funky odor, and just push it on their asses, I would do it in a heart. I wouldn't do it in a heartbeat. Wait, I guess I would do it in a heartbeat, or I wouldn't do it in a heartbeat. I would do it. All right, I'll do it because it's once you have to experience it, then you start to understand. Okay, now understand what they're going through. What's funny? I talked about college a little bit and how hard it was for the first 2 years. I had to quit after the second year because I couldn't even. It was hard for me to even go to class. It was hard for me to even go to class. It was hard for me to just pay attention and focus on, passing a test or writing a report or anything like that. I was just failing. And the first year I had this, I had to share a room 2 years. First year I shared a room with some guy. I've actually forgot his name. And yeah, I get, obviously I smelled bad and stuff. And we never really connected so much to the point that he actually moved out. He actually got his mattress, pulled his mattress up, and moved out into his friend's thing. And I felt like insulted. I felt insulted. I felt disrespected. But at another point, I felt like, I'm by myself and I really like being by myself because I just hate being around people. So it was like, had pros and cons. It probably was more of a pro than anything because now I have this room to myself, right? And he only comes when he tries to get like clothes or something like that. The reason why I'm bringing that up is later on throughout the year, like toward the end of the year, I think he started developing an odor condition. And it wasn't like some regular musty odor. Like if you didn't wear deodorant or you were sweating profusely, it was a very distinct, strong, strange odor. And I think I overheard my friend having a, or not my friend, my roommate having an argument with his friends, and they said something along the lines of, "Man, that's why you smell just like that other kid, like your roommate or something." And they were like basically disrespecting him or insulting him, and he was like, "Fuck you." And another thing that it was really striking is I actually took a whiff of that one day. One day, I don't know. I guess I left to go walking because when I was in college and I had a bad day, I had to walk. I had to walk. I had to walk it out because I would be just so depressed and stressed out and stuff. I had to walk long distances to just feel good. For some reason, walking long distances made me feel good after a hard day or just dealing with a lot of people and stuff. And when I got back into my not apartment, when I got back into my room, he was there, knocked out, sleeping. But the thing that was really overbearing was his odor. Like it was a strong. I'm trying to explain what the odor smelled like. It smelled like chicken, but like spoiled chicken. It smelled like strong spoiled chicken. you know, to a point that I cough. Sometimes if you are similar to me, you might walk up to a person and they cough, they or they might or do that. They might rub their nose. When I walked into it, the whole room smelled like strong, spoiled, stank chicken to the point I was like, like I had to, like, what the fuck is this smell? What is this odor? This strong, pungent odor, and it obviously was him, and it was very weird because now I'm thinking to myself like, when that happened, I'm like, damn, he smells really bad. Do I smell like that? Do I smell like strong, stank, spoiled chicken? Do I smell like some chicken, some chicken that has been out for 3 weeks? Because it smells really, odious. So I think about that, and I felt like that was karma. I don't believe in karma, but I don't know. I don't know if I smelled to the same way, that same way. But I felt like that was great. I thought that was fantastic. It wasn't fantastic to my senses, but it's fantastic to know, oh shit, now you smell just as bad. I'm pretty sure he talked just as much shit as, other people. I think at times he tried to be reasonable with me. When his friends would make fun of me or mock me or something like that, he'd say, "Oh, he's fine, he's fine." But I'm pretty sure he would talk. I mean, most people talk bad about you behind your back. Let's just be honest about that. And yeah, I think it would be great. I know there was one comment within the post I made that said, "Oh, I wish everybody would have it because if everybody had it, it would be normal." I never really thought about that. I didn't even think somebody would make that type of post, and it makes a lot of sense. I'm like, yeah, if everybody really had this disorder, it would be normal. It would just be like regular must, right? When you eat food, so nobody would see, oh man, you don't clean yourself, because everybody has smells like that after they eat, I don't know, meat or chocolate or peanuts or whatever food that makes you smell really bad. So I was like, damn, that's a pretty good point. And I guess I would possibly wish that everybody had this odor. Because if I did speak to some genie or something, I've said all the people that made fun of me should get the same odor times two. I mean, yeah, it make me feel good, but at the same time, I still got to live life and meet new people. And just because all the old people who made fun of me previously in my life are now suffering, it's only gonna make me feel a little bit better. But if everybody had this disorder, most people are gonna live with it, and now you're normal. So now you can live a normal life. So I think that would probably be a better wish. But damn, it's already like almost 15 minutes. I did want to talk about being underappreciated. Um, so yesterday, which was a Monday, I walk into my workplace, and at the same time, this is another one of those days where I can't detect if I smell bad or not because I never met anybody in the elevator. A lot of times when I can tell when I smell bad is when I go in the elevator with other people and I watch their reactions, and if they, rub their nose or they do whatever behavior, I could tell, okay, I guess I smell bad. But if I don't see that, I'm unsure. I still probably smell rank, but it's not going to be as, I don't think it's as overbearing, right? So I didn't see those instances because nobody was in the elevator with me when I got to my workplace or when I left my workplace. But so with my workplace, there's like the boss is in one room and he has his kid in another room, and sometimes his wife or girlfriend comes, and there's also like a receptionist, and then there's also like a salesman. None of these motherfuckers like me, right? Because they, oh yeah, you smells bad and stuff, and they really want me to be removed. Like, let's be honest here. So, and another person that comes by every now and then is some type of real estate agent. She's like Russian or whatever. And on this day, like I said, I didn't know I smelled bad. So my confidence level hasn't been tanked yet, right? But I'm in another room compared to everybody else. Everybody's in their own room, essentially. Well, that's besides the point. In any case, I do recall the Russian agent walking into the boss's room, or I hate calling him a boss, but it is what it is. And I overheard them talking about me. Not really overheard like the whole conversation, but I heard her say with a loud voice, "I don't want to work with him. He smells bad." I only heard that. And then they closed the door because I'm pretty sure they were thinking, "Oh shit, he might have heard that shit." You know? And that really made me so sad and mad. Sad, mad, depressed, underappreciated. Because the thing is, like I constantly complain about the job situation I'm having. I'm not making the amount of money I should be making. I'm actually getting ripped off. That's why I want to go to another job. I'm getting making 12.50 when I should be getting a living wage. In the very least, I should be making. In the very least, I should be making $18 an hour. I'm making 12.50, and even $18 an hour is sort of like a ripoff, to be honest. But I'm not getting that. So I'm completely just so uninterested in the job. In addition to, coupling that with people talking about me behind my back and people treating me like I'm just this, like, I'm this parasite, right? It's like, I really don't like this fucking job. I really want to go somewhere else. And in addition to that, hearing the comment yesterday from that Russian agent made me feel like, man, what the fuck am I here for? I should just walk up and leave. Because the thing is, I'm the only person doing the certain job or tasks for that job. I'm a web developer, so I'm doing all the web developing type of tasks. I'm pretty sure if I walked up and walked out, it's going to take some time to get somebody else because the price that he's giving me is so small and insignificant. I don't think most people are going to take it. Most people were smart. I wasn't smart. I'm just going to be honest. I wasn't smart. When he promised me $2,000 a month, that sounded like a lot of money because the job I had before that, I was a security officer and I was only making like 700 and something dollars a month. So that was like, wow, this is double times the money, but it really isn't. I feel like such an idiot. I'm talking over 15 minutes, but I just want to go back to this underappreciated topic. I feel so underappreciated. I feel so trapped. And I really want to make a separate video just talking about how trapped I am. The position I'm in at the moment in my life. I'm pretty sure a lot of people feel trapped as well. And I would love to hear like comments on how you feel trapped and stuff. But I'm waiting till I get this a good camera because the quality is not up to par. As I continue as I continue to make money, I'm probably going to try to buy more equipment so it looks good. I'm probably going to start, adding in maybe text and graphics and pictures because I'm pretty sure just looking at my face, it's just not doing it for you, right? But yeah, I just feel underappreciated, and I feel like I need a hug. I feel like I need a hug. I need a meaningful hug. It's I need a hug from just a beautiful woman that allows me to lay my head on her shoulder and she whispers in my ear, everything is going to be okay. I just need that type of I need that type of affection. I just need something that makes me feel like I'm not a parasite, you know? And I don't think I'm going to get that. I don't think I'm going to get that anytime soon. Damn, it's 20 minutes. I'm just talking shit for 20 minutes. And I got to end this because I have other things I got to do for this morning. So I'll see you later, body odor people. I'm surprised. I always, before I leave, I'm always surprised every time I upload something. I look at the subscriber count, and maybe like yesterday or 2 days ago it was like 5 people. Now it's like 9 people. I'm like, holy shit. Who's really willing to listen to what the fuck I have to say? I don't really have anything important to say. I'm just talking about the dumbest thing as ever. But I do appreciate people who subscribe or listens to my thing. I'm surprised. I thought like maybe at once I make like 30 videos, I might have 10 subscribers. I'm almost at the 10 subscriber mark. So that's fantastic. And yeah, but I got to end this right here. This is probably going to be too long. It's going to take a long time to upload. Goodbye.